Hello everyone. So, wow, that last video, huh? It generated some discussion. I actually think that it takes a lot of talent to offend people on both sides of an issue simultaneously. It's a good skill to have. So, I saw Ender's Game and by golly, I want to talk about it. And who better to talk to about it than you guys? Ever notice how movie theater popcorn always tastes better like a day after? My first thoughts about the movie were that anyone who has read the book would probably really like it. And anybody who hasn't read the book, you should probably read the book first. And yeah, we say that about any book turned movie, but for this one, I really feel like you'll be confused at parts if you don't know what's going on. It reminds me a little bit of the Dune movies that way. For anybody who's read Dune and then saw Dune, or saw Dune and then read Dune. For anyone who read the books. For anyone who didn't read the books. What's going on? The movie looks great. The visuals are just exactly what I imagined, particularly the way the alien race in the movies look, the Formics, which reminds me, by the way, one of the interesting things is that instead of being called buggers, the alien race is called the Formics, which is their proper name, but in the book they're only ever referred to by buggers. Probably a good change. The movie itself is a lot shorter than I feel like it should have been. It clocks in at just under 2 hours, and even though the book is a really quick read, I feel like they could have extended that to like at least another half an hour longer, or even a full hour. There wasn't really an element of time in the movie. In the movie, it felt like everything took place over a couple of months, rather than the years the book took. I mean, part of this is understandable, since Ender in the book is 6 years old when we first meet him. So I do understand that part, but part of the problem with the whole movie is that it feels decidedly truncated. Yes, all books feel this way whenever they're turned into films. You have to edit out things and speed things up. But I mean, it really moved fast and skipped over a lot of things. One of the things that I'm really grateful that they didn't cut was Eli saying salam to Ender, and then later on, Ender saying salam to Eli. It's just such a moment of empathy and understanding in the book, which is maybe a little ironic. The director, by the way, is Gavin Hood. If you're unfamiliar with him, don't be surprised. He's been very hush-hush throughout the whole advertising process of the film. It was probably on purpose. Yeah, he directed X-Men Origins Wolverine. That movie. There were two big things that I felt like were really missing from this film, though. The first big thing is that I think that we never really get to see a sense of Ender's torment. Or at least we didn't get to see as much of it as I would have liked. He's unwanted in society. He's unwanted in battle school. He's picked on and bullied by everyone. Even the mind game moves too fast. When you see it in the movie, it's like boom, 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 done. There's no frustration of him playing it over and over again and failing and failing. The other big thing is that we never really get a sense of Ender's just brilliance. Ender doesn't win his fights because he's stronger. He wins his fights because he's more clever and more intelligent than those he's going up against. There's a hint of it, but it just wasn't as strong as I need it to be. And I think a lot of that is because we're missing his inner monologue. I think it would have been really easy for them to just voice over a lot of his internal monologue during a majority of the scenes. Also, because everything is truncated, we don't get to see Ender blow people away with his ingenuity, in the same vein that, like, Dick Fosbury doing the high jump backwards for the first time did. Don't we have rules against that? No, we don't? Oh. Huh. One final note. As fast as the movie goes, and even though it may skip over some things, the payoff at the end is just, it's really well done. The graduation day scene. Oh, that's a good one. And let me tell you, Asa Butterfield, holy cats. That kid, if he keeps his head on straight, he's going to be around for a very, very long time. And that's all I have for you for now. I kind of wanted to get a little more in-depth with things. I've got a big list of like things that were missing from the movie or things that I thought could have been improved. But I wanted to keep the review relatively spoiler-free. I recently did a guest spot over at Kevin Geese's channel. You can find that right here. And I'm pretty proud of it. And I'd really like to thank Kevin again for giving me the opportunity to, you know, be on his channel. Okay, bye-bye. Boop.